Good evening, everyone. I'm gonna review my Muppet Movie Book that originally released in 1979, exactly as the year released, and I'll just go through the pages in the book. Swedish Chef, what the songs and how the book is made. Henson Associates, so I guess this was printed in September of 1979, 30 years ago, and Kermit and Fozzie, and this was dedicated to Edgar Bergen. So I'm just gonna go through the pages. Gee, Uncle Kermit, is this the true story how the Muppets got together? Well, Robin, it's sort of the way it might have happened, I think. True story. Here's the story of Kermit in the swamp. Singing his most favorite song of all, The Rainbow Connection. And the time when the agent came to him. I'm not really gonna explain the book because it's basically the same thing as the movie, and pretty much all you Muppet people already know the plot of the movie, and I guess The Great Muppet Caper and The Muppets Take Manhattan. And other Henson films, Muppet Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island. It's a very Muppet Christmas movie produced by the Jim Henson Company. And by the way, I hate Disney owning the Muppets. I think they do a terrible job. But they have things that I guess now I think are deleted scenes with the Statler and Waldorf. They were never seen at the El Sleazo Cafe, but I don't know why they're seen in that in the book. My dream is to buy the Muppets from Disney and the rights of the movies such as The Great Muppet Caper and The Muppet Movie and The Muppet Show seasons 1 to 3, and I pray to God Disney won't release seasons 4 to 5. And I just think the Muppets should say it's time to say goodbye to Disney. And hopefully Kermit will be a Sesame Street resident again, like how he was in 1969. And it's funny, It's like Kermit and Cleveland's story, how they left Family Guy and Sesame Street for years. Here's the Big Bird scene. He makes a cameo in the movie, as well as, if you remember, Oscar the Grouch made a camouflage in the Great Muppet Caper. Here's the church. Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem. Except, no lips. And I hope, Clifford would come back to the Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem. I do miss Clifford, who was performed by Kevin Clash, and I think he should be a member of the Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem again and perform with them for every song and what they do, including lips. The trumpet player, who was originally voiced by Steve Whitmire. Here's the scene of Can You Picture That? I'm not gonna read the book because I know it's gonna make everyone fall asleep. Gonzo himself as a plumber. Not now. This is the scene at the carnival. Sorry about that. Beauty pageant, and here's a camo of Steve Whitmire. And I guess this must be Edgar Bergen. Miss Piggy fantasizing a relationship with a frog, which is sort of nasty if they have species of their own mix between frog and pig. It would be disgusting, like on Family Guy. Gonzo with the balloons. Oh my god. Miss Piggy and Kermit going out to dinner. Ralph. The pig and the frog kidnapped. Holy crap, Miss Piggy's eyes. Her karate chop. But, sadly with Disney, she doesn't do karate chops, and I hate how a lot of the characters are rebuilt differently, such as Zoot, Miss Piggy, Gonzo, and Fozzie, because of Disney, and they're not like how they looked like in the late 70s and 1980s, and I enjoyed how they looked like in the 1980s and late 1970s. And like, you know what? Screw Disney. And I think if Jim Henson wasn't in the process of selling his company to Disney, he wouldn't have died. And because, you know, he was such a busy person between himself and Disney. Sweetums. The campfire scene of the movie. This is when Kermit faces his biggest challenge and fights Doc Hopper, originally played by Charles Durning. And it's so funny, there's two Charles in the original Muppet movies, the Muppet Movie and the Great Muppet Caper, who are obviously villains, such as, besides Doc Hopper, Nikki Holiday. Here's Animal, saving everyone. I don't remember this, but Miss Piggy is putting her footprints in the cement for the Hall of Fame. I guess that was a deleted scene, and I guess some of these pictures are deleted scenes. This is where they meet Mr. Lord. I think Mr. Lord is pretty much Lou Grade, who wanted to make the Muppet Show in Britain, England. Oh, I remember this when they were trying to get into the film, and she got allergies, sneezing. Yep, Kermit now finally becomes rich and famous, and here's the contract with Kermit and his friends. This is basically the song of the Muppet movie. If you look at one of the soundtracks on YouTube of the Rainbow Connection final part, I think. Yep, as you can see the words. Oh, this song is called The Magic Store. Right, now I remember. Everyone's getting set for the movie. And unfortunately, it came to a collapse because of an accident caused by Gonzo. But they found the Rainbow Connection. And here's all the Muppets at the ending, including the characters of Sesame Street. But how come it's weird that Sesame Street characters are in a Disney movie and a show such as The Muppet Show Seasons 1 to 3 and The Muppet Movie and The Great Muppet Caper that are released by Disney. And that's pretty much the end of the book. And here's the back of the book. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the book, and please like and subscribe, and also I hope you'll want to buy my items off eBay that I don't need anymore and that I don't want anymore. So this is good night. So goodbye and good night.